Hey everyone, welcome to Creating with Jazzy Bundles. Today we are going to make swing cards. Let's get crafty. My name is Jenny, and this is Creating with Jazzy Bundles, the channel where we take our simple supplies from your neighborhood craft store or favorite online retailer and turn them into one-of-a-kind pieces of art. If you like this video, hit subscribe before you leave and ring the bell to be the first to see our new videos. And with that, let's get started on today's craft. For our swing cards today, we are going to need the following supplies. Some cardstock. The cardstock that I'm going to use, I've got some white that I'm going to use. I have some light green that I'm going to use. It's over on the side there. And I'm going to take this really nice, this beautiful piece here that has foil on it. This is what I'm going to use. And it came from this In Bloom paper pad that I got from Michael's. I think last year. I don't think it's this year, so it's probably from a couple years ago. You're going to need adhesive. You're going to need a paper trimmer, which I've got back here, and some dies, specifically some nesting dies. And I'm going to be using the nesting postage collage die from Waffle Flower. I'm going to use the larger rectangular one. And I'm also going to use their adorable little bunnies, basket full of bunny duo. And it has stencil on the back. Or I also have the stencil with it. So we'll do some inking on the bunnies afterwards. And the green, when I go to cut it out, I'm going to use their Waffle Flowers grass texture die to give it some texture when I put it on the card, so it looks like grass. And I think that is all that you are going to need. You will need a scoring tool as well. So let's start by getting our paper to the size that we need. All right, first I have taken an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, cut it in half, and we're going to score it in half. So score it at the 4 1/4 mark. And then you're also going to score it at the 2 1/8 mark. If you're using your scoring buddy, it's where the dot is. Okay, so now I've got two different score lines, one in half for the card, and then one in half for the front of the card. Let's set that to the side. You are also going to need some different sizes, and you can do this with a 6x6 piece of designer paper as well. I just really wanted to use this piece, so I'm going to use this piece. But if you had a 6x6 piece of paper, you would only end up with a tiny little scrap left at the end. So it's a good way to use up a 6x6 pad as well. So I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. And I'm going to put this one aside. It's big and I don't always like to use it. So now we're going to cut off you know what? Yeah. All right, I'm going to cut this at 5 1/4. And I will cut off what I need on this side, which is a 4 inch piece. I wanted my flowers to be the correct way. So you need one piece that is 5 1/4 by 4. You need one piece that is 2 inches by 5 1/4. So cut it to 5 1/4 again. And 2 inches. And then you need one piece that is 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/4. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to first fold our card in half. Okay. Now, we've got our score line here. We are going to take the larger of your nesting dies. So mine is the one with the ruffle around it. And we're going to line it up right in the middle. We're going to use some washi tape to just keep my die in place here. And we're going to cut it on our big shot. So give me just a second and I'm going to show you how to line up the plates. Okay, I want to show you how to line up the plates so that you cut this correctly. You're going to put it down on your clear board here, and you're not going to put and cover the whole thing. You are just going to cover up to this score line and just a little bit after it so that we can bend it. So you want to make sure that you can see your score line. And you're going to put it through this way so that it only cuts on half of it. I'll be right back. Okay. Take off our washi tape. And you can see that it just cut part of it. So now we're going to take your front and fold it back along the score line that we made. And you have the basic part of your swing card. Now it's time to finish it up. So first what we're going to do is take our inner die and we're going to cut out 3 of them. So for my card, I want there to be grass on this side on the front, and then 1 would go on the back here, and I want there to be grass there. So I'm going to cut 2 in green, and I'm going to cut 1 in white. It will go on top of my foil card here, right here. So I'll be right back and I'll cut those pieces. Okay, so now my green ones, after I cut them, I then put it on the texture die and ran it through my machine again. So now it has this beautiful texture, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see or not, but it looks like grass. So I'm going to first glue down one of these green ones on the front. All right. And I'm going to put another one or the other one on the back. And now we have our swing card that has the green on it. So now let's glue down these pieces here. We'll put this piece on the inside. Oh, did it again. Don't glue down this piece here yet. I did this in my test one too. Take your 2-inch strip and glue it down first. All right, then you can glue down your green or whatever color you've decided to put there. Do this again. All right. All right, now we'll glue down this on the inside. Right? And the little strip goes here on the outside. And actually, I'm going to trim mine a little bit more so that you can see edge there. So this is 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to make mine about a 1/2 inch. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. And glue this down. And our swing card is almost all ready. Just need to finish decorating it. Now, how to get this piece in the inside, because we really want it right in the middle so that when it closes, it covers it up. One way to do that is to take it, line it up here, All right. Line it up over the green one on the inside. Fold it closed and then press down. And there it is on the inside, right in the middle. And it covers it up when it closes. All right, now for me, I wanted to decorate mine with some of these little bunnies. So let's cut a couple of these bunnies out. I'm going to cut these out and I'll be right back. All right, there's one bunny. And here's the other bunny. And I'm going to use this. All right, I know you can't really see them right now, but you'll be able to see them when I start putting some stamp ink on them. Now, okay, so they suggest to do a light color, a medium color, and a darker color. And then we'll do black for the eyes and nose. So let me go ahead and pick out some colors. We're going to have ours be shades of brown, I think. So here's one shade of brown and another shade. We won't go quite that dark. All right. Get my brushes. All right. We'll start with Toffee Crunch will be the first color that we will choose. And we'll cover them all the way. All right. And then we'll go to the medium color. Which I have peanut brittle. That's a pretty color. Okay. We're going to move this guy. And then we'll do the darker color. The darkest color, espresso truffle. For the little pads on the bottom of his feet. And this one little spot on his ear. All right. And then for his eyes, nose, and mouth, we will use black. All right. We'll use tuxedo black here. Make sure it's lined up correctly. All right. And bunny number 1 is done. Look how cute he is. Oh, so precious. That will look so cute on there. All right, now to do the other one, see he is facing the opposite direction. We're gonna flip this over. Let me get some of my ink off. Okay. Put our little bunny down. Get the black out of the way. Got them all flipped over. Get him inside his little home here. All right. The lightest color. All right. There's that color. And cover up his, so we can see his feet. Go to our medium color here. All right. And then for the darkest color, back to our espresso truffle. Excuse me. his little toe pads. And get his part of the ear over here. Right. Oh, he's so cute. All right, we need to put his little face on him. And there we have our second bunny, ready to go on the inside of the card. All right. Clean my brushes really quick. Right. Put that over there. Put this bunny, we're going to glue him down first on the outside. Just below the middle. And then we'll put this little guy on the side just below the middle. And there we have our swing card. That wasn't too hard, was it? I hope you had fun today and learned something new. Be sure to leave a comment below to share your favorite part of the video. Click subscribe and ring the bell to be the first to see our new videos. If you enjoyed this video about making swing cards, we have a whole playlist about fun fold cards. And if you want to check out our other card making videos, check out this playlist here.